Hi, welcome to our podcast. I'm Tanya Lush, and I'm the project lead for the 2Gether Youth Mental Health Project. We are embarking on a brand new project with a few of the advisory group members of our Youth 2Gether Mental Health Project who are interested in delivering podcasts and sharing information about themselves and the project here in St. John's, Newfoundland. The 2Gether Youth Project, the purpose is to enhance awareness and understanding of newcomer youth well-being, wellness, and mental health here in St. John's, Newfoundland. The 2Gether Youth Project is very grassroots and works very closely with a project advisory group, which are approximately 10 newcomer youth and parents from 6 countries. We're very excited to be offering participatory and engaging programming, resources, and initiatives for young people between the ages of 19 and 30, as well as their families. For us, an important goal is that we connect to stakeholders and partners who are serving newcomer youth, their wellness, and mental health here in the local St. John's community. With no further ado, I would like to introduce Antwone. Antwone is a member of our youth advisory group, and Antwone and I will have a discussion about his experiences here as newcomer youth, as well as his involvement in the 2Gether Youth Project. Antwone, welcome to the 2Gether Youth for Youth by Youth podcast.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Antwone. So, Antwone, tell us a little bit about yourself, and we'd like to know a bit about your journey to Canada and to St. John's.
My name is Antwone. I'm a Turkish national who's lived most of his life outside Turkey. I've lived and traveled in many different countries. My last stop before coming to St. John's was United Arab Emirates, where I've spent more than 10 years of my life. And about 6 months ago, I moved to St. John's.
That's excellent. We're so happy to have you here in St. John's. So you've been involved with the 2Gether Youth Mental Health Project, and I'm really happy to have you on the advisory committee. Could you tell us a little bit more about your involvement with the ANC and the 2Gether Youth Project?
Ever since I moved to St. John's, I've been presented with nothing but immense kindness and hospitality. So this in turn has made me want to be part of the community and give back as much as I can. I found out the Association of New Canadians was spearheading a new phenomenal project directed towards newcomer youth mental health. And mental health in general is something that I'm passionate about. So I showed my interest to them and I was given the opportunity to be part of this project. So my role in 2Gether Youth Mental Health is of an advisory committee board member. At 2Gether Youth Mental Health Project, we try to raise the profile of youth mental health issues to help ensure the mental well-being of all young Canadians.
Perfect. So 2Gether Youth Mental Health Project really is a grassroots project where young people are encouraged to get involved, young people such as yourself and even your brother. So that's wonderful that both of you have come to St. John's and have decided to participate. So on the topic of newcomer youth mental health, what do you think that some of the challenges are here in St. John's concerning mental health for newcomers and youth?
In my opinion, there are many aspects that affect the mental well-being of newcomer youth and youth in general in St. John's. Specifically speaking about the newcomer youth, one of the major obstacles that I think is the command of English language. I would try to imagine if someone did not speak the language properly, they would feel isolated, and that in turn would cause depression and being antisocial. But for youth in general across Canada and all around the world, the main mental health challenge that they face is stress. And this stress can be related to many factors. It could be stress within the family due to conflict. It could be stress at school. It could be stress between friends or during education. And this stress leads to a lot of other problems later on in life.
Okay, so in your opinion, what do you think newcomer youth can do to overcome those challenges you mentioned? And where can they find resources and supports here?
In my opinion, the newcomer youth needs to realize that they're not alone while facing these challenges. And it is okay and reasonable to be upset at times and not be 100%. But what is important is what they can do to bounce back and be 100% again. In my case, I love walking and I love bicycling. So whenever I feel like I'm down, I just take my bicycle and go out, or I just take a long walk, and that in turn boosts my morale up. Or they could pick up a hobby or something that they're really good at to boost their self-esteem. But if the feelings persist, no matter what they do, there are a great number of resources and support groups available. Uh, there are hotlines that they can call in. There are online platforms that are catered towards diagnosing a problem. Or they could call the ANC, and I'm sure their caseworkers would be able to direct them to the right professionals.
Excellent. Thank you, Antwone. So, how do you think that youth can benefit from those resources and supports you mentioned? And are they easy to access?
Most definitely, youth will benefit greatly from these resources and support systems that we have in place. And with initiatives such as 2Gether Youth Mental Health, we'll be able to shine some new light into the mental health of newcomer youth and create that awareness which is needed. And moving forward, I believe we'll be creating peer support groups that will help our newcomer youth, informational sessions, and we'll be engaging more with our health and mental health community here in St. John's. Coming back to the accessibility of these resources and support groups, they're very easily accessible. You can just Google them, or you can just call the ANC and they'll be able to give you all the information that you need.
And the last thing I want to ask you is, what is your advice or lessons learned that you would like to share with other newcomer youth regarding mental health and wellness and just being well in general? What are some things you would like to say about empowering youth around their own wellness?
My advice would be to open up and share those feelings that you're experiencing with your family members or a trusted friend. Because talking about it is the first step that you take towards getting better. You need to know that it's completely normal to feel this way. There are tons of people out there that are going through the exact same things that you're going through. My second advice would be to pick up a hobby or do something that you're really good at to boost your self-esteem and in turn give you confidence. In my experience, working out really helps. So get out there, do some jogging, do some walking, or register to a gym. And my most important advice would be never lose hope.
Thank you, Antwone. This was a really great conversation. And I think the young people, the newcomer youth here in St. John's, and who knows, maybe in other parts of Canada, will listen to this and be inspired about advice and your story. So thanks again for coming.
Thank you so
Antwone.
much. I hope I was able to help in any way I can.